We've had an awful lot of questions about the cavity that we're drilling. People wondering why we're drilling a cavity, what the purpose of it is and what happens. So I'm going to try to explain that with a little drawing in the snow. If we imagine that this is our snow surface where we stand, and somewhere down here, about 3.2 kilometres underneath the snow surface, we have our subglacial lake, which is what we're trying to get to. So this lake is going to be under a certain amount of pressure for two main reasons. One, because it's actually below sea level, and two, because you've got this tremendous weight of ice sitting on top of it, pressing down on it. So the lake is under pressure. So if we started at the surface and we just simply made a hole straight down to the lake with nothing in it, the moment we broke the seal to the lake, all that pressure would be released and all that water would come hurtling up the hole and will give us a really nice spectacular effect at the surface. But we don't actually want that to happen. That would be a bad thing. What we want to do is to try and equalise the pressure of the lake in the hole so that that doesn't happen. We neither want the lake water to come flying up the hole. Equally, we don't want any of our drill water to go pouring down into the lake. So what we've done, we've calculated what the pressure of the lake will be. It's approximately 310 bar. So if we can put an equivalent amount of water in the borehole to a certain level that would be equivalent to 310 bar of pressure, we equalise the pressure in the lake, hence none of the lake water comes up the hole, none of the water in the hole goes into the lake. So that's what we're aiming to do. Now, to actually control the level of water in the hole whilst we're drilling would be quite difficult to do all in one hole. So what we're going to actually do is create a second hole just below where we think that pressure point will be, and we're then going to hold at that point and create a cavity that will cover both holes, which will be completely filled with water. And the idea is we have a pump in this hole here where we can pump water out, and obviously this is our main drill hole where we're pumping water in to get down to the lake. And by using this cavity here, all the melted water from the drilling process will come back up the hole into the cavity, and we can either increase or decrease the flow on that pump to very accurately control that level of water. Hopefully, if we've got our calculations right, we can maintain that level at exactly the right point, which will equalise the pressure of the lake. Hence, we don't drop any water into the lake and we don't get any of the lake water coming out at the surface. And that's why we're making a cavity.